There is one great piece of advice that all engineers can listen to, and by listening to and acting on it, they can shave years off of their careers. Now, in this week's Engineering Management Lessons videos, to give us that advice, I have with me geotechnical engineer and assistant professor, Dr. Felipe Ochoa. Felipe, what is that one piece of advice that you would give to engineers? And I'm going to come back on the flip side of this. I'm going to tell you why his advice will save you years in your careers. Now, this week's video is brought to you by Colliers Engineering and Design. Colliers Engineering and Design provides multidiscipline engineering, architecture, design, and consulting services to public and private clients. Their comprehensive suite of services offers everything from civil site development to transportation and energy through a nationwide network of offices. Colliers Engineering and Design values their employees and takes pride in their culture. With a focus on professional development and a family atmosphere, some of their offerings are a comprehensive mentorship program, a hybrid work environment, and competitive benefit packages. For more information about how you can join their team, find them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, or visit their website at colliersengineering.com.
I give a lot of importance to mentors. To me, mentors are a great way to learn from the experience of others. I mean, I think there is no enough time in life to do so many mistakes. So there is no other option to learn from the mistakes of others. So finding a mentor, I would say if I had the chance to come back in time and find with myself, the first thing I would do is go get a mentor now. Find a mentor, find someone on whom you can trust and that will share with you experience and knowledge in a selfless way. Finding a mentor and surround yourself always with smarter people than you. That would be my advice. I always try to find and to surround myself with people that is way smarter than me. And in that regard, I am very lucky with my colleagues. My colleagues are really brilliant, really brilliant. My colleagues at Purdue, my colleagues at University of Chile. When I talk about my colleagues at Purdue, not only the professors, right, but my classmates. But my classmates during the Ph.D, I had brilliant classmates, just like you had in Illinois, right? I mean, it's impressive. There are some people that are really have impressive capacities. I like that word, impressive.
That's great, Felipe. Thank you. And what I want to really drive home here is something that Felipe said, is that if someone tells you about the mistakes they made, you will save years on your career. And this happened to me in my career because when I was going to apply for the PE exam, I had to submit my application. In the state that I lived in, the board was very specific about the way your application was written. And if you didn't write it the right way, it would get rejected. You'd have to take some time, maybe a month or two, to resubmit it, and then maybe months would go by before you could sit for the exam. So it could cost you anywhere from 4 months to a year if you didn't fill out the application the right way. And so I kind of found a mentor for that process, someone in the consulting firm that I worked for that just passed the exam recently. So he gave me his application and walked me through the words to use and how to structure the sentences properly. And I filled it out. And I ended up getting accepted, taking the exam, and getting my license at a very young age, actually at 23 years old. I think I may have been most likely one of the youngest in the company to get the PE license. But my point behind that is that if I didn't find that mentor, I probably just would have filled it out, submitted it, and it would have taken a lot longer. And the same thing goes in your career. Someone may tell you a skill to build. They might tell you a group to join. They might tell you a client to go after, and all because they made mistakes and they don't want you to make the same mistake. So having a mentor, and the right mentor, is extremely invaluable in your career development, and having more than one mentor is okay. Some people might have a mentor within their company, externally, outside of their company, and even a personal mentor. So there is really no reason not to find one or multiple mentors in your career. And if you do, you will advance faster. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. We put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineers become better managers and leaders. Be sure to subscribe to our channel here to make sure you're getting our videos every week, and we will help you engineer your own success. I'll see you next week.